Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Unfortunately, for the three soldiers, American soldiers, and dozens of wounded American soldiers in Jordan, this is the policy of the country they swore allegiance to. And that is, unfortunately, they got killed and wounded in Jordan, in the country of Jordan. And a little military operational basis. It's something that they don't tell you it exists. They call it differently than I called it, but nevertheless, I try to make it as general at this point. I have four articles and a map to show you how supposedly, I'm guessing, Iranian-backed militants, terrorists, attacked this U.S. Operational base in the country of Jordan and killed, unfortunately, with the drone, 3 U.S. troops and dozens. And I have the exact number. The dozens were injured from the Russians, not from the Americans, I'm guessing. But hey, let's look over this article first. 3 U.S. troops are killed and dozens are injured in a drone strike by Iran-backed militia in Jordan. So this is the base, I'm sorry. The one that Jordan does not talk about. And this, yes, you guessed it, is to fight terrorists in the area. 3 American troops were killed and dozens were injured. Don't worry, I will give you the number, because these guys give you dozens, in a drone strike in northeast Jordan near the Syrian border. All right, here is Syria. This is Jordan in the northeast, he said, or northeast, just near the Syrian border, northeast. So northeast would be here somewhere by Syria. What we're doing over there, obviously making sure that the deliveries of oil, fight against terrorism is still going and they keep us safe. I'm going to talk about this claim that we're fighting terrorists over there and we don't have to fight them here. And the reason is, why do we have to fight terrorists? Only we have to fight terrorists and a few other idiot countries. The U.S. military said President Joe Biden blamed Iran-backed militias for the first U.S. fatalities after months of strikes by the group against American forces across the Middle East amid Israel-Hamas war. No, that's not it. What are you doing in their neighborhood? Well, we were invited by Jordan's ruling king. Is it? Maybe not. No. No, it says with increasing the risk of military escalation in the region, U.S. officials were working to conclusively identify the precise group responsible. They were determining which one are going to attack. Maybe Iraq again, because they trained those guys to hit September 11. You remember? Now they decide which one is we want to do it, and usually is Iran per se. These groups are just, little, as I said many times before, United States is looking now for a reason, a justification to hit Iran and claim you can't hit me back. That's what's going to be. So as I said before, they're going to hit here, 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 get closer, and then it's going to just hit inside Iran, a group, not Iran, a group inside Iran. Like the Iranians can hit, I don't know, let's say, some groups in the United States of America. I will not give any names. I can give you some names. They will say, well, these guys are terrorists. And we decided they are terrorists. As you decide, these guys are terrorists. So let's look over here. Biden said, said that the United States will hold all those responsible to account at a time and in a manner of our choosing. Really? In a manner of our choosing? How about nuclear weapons? Are going to hit them? Our choosing. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said, we will take all necessary actions, nuclear weapons, to defend the United States, our troops, and our interests. Oh, why don't you start with this one first? With interests, and then that's it. End up there. Our interests and our interests. Don't make a confusion that their interests, they're talking about our, when they say our interest, is not your interest and mine. No. It's their interest and the guys behind them. Okay, so make this distinction and then you will understand much more what's going on. It's not our interest, it's their interest. And we are attacked because their interests. in the Middle East. Not my interest, not your interest. I hope not, unless you're a big banker or business whatever, and you have those kind of military industrial complex donor, then yeah. Now this is one thing. Let's go to the, let's see. Oh, here you have. According to a U.S. official, the number of troops injured in the attack by the one-way attack drone rose to at least 34. And I have here, this guy was 25, the Sputnik said. So, well, this guy said 34 now. Okay, well, let's see what else they talk about here. The U.S. military base at Al-Tanf in Syria is just 20 kilometers, 12 miles north of Tower 22. Now, Tower 22, what is that? Let me tell you right here. Another official who also spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss details not made public said the large drone struck the base, which two other American officials identify as an installation in Jordan known as Tower 22. It is along the Syrian border and is used largely by troops involved in the advise and assist missions for Jordanian troops. There is little operations over there. I would say commando operations. So that's why you know this small installation. I'm guessing this is the small installation right here. It says the satellite photo from Planet Labs PBC shows a military base known as Tower 22 in northeastern Jordan on October blah, blah, blah. So this is the little installation. Well, it seems like my cat wants to come in here. So just a second. I gotta go. See you in a second, my friends. Yeah, we let him in. Where is you? Where are you? I'm not going to play with you now. Come over here. Oh, he's going to be around my feet in a second. So this is the little... Oh, where are you? So, what else? Let's go to the next article. Oh, there you go. Come over here, buddy. I haven't seen you in a while, did I? No. Don't go over there. You can't, you know, mofo. You want to go around that way. Okay, there you go. You're smart. You're very smart, and actually, there's a very, very smart cat. Unlike the owner, right? Now it's behind over there. So 3 U.S. service members killed in drone strike in Jordan. Next one. This imbecile, former CIA director, drone attack in Jordan is a dangerous escalation. Why is an escalation? Why? This is what you got to pay attention on this guy. I urge you to watch some videos on YouTube when he's in front of a senatorial commission, I think he is, and he's going to tell some truths over there. Now, lying under oath is a felony, my friends. And here is the map. So I don't know exactly where this is. They didn't mention. You're probably going to find it if you look down here, because they say more. They gave us the coordinates. No, it doesn't say where it's at, but I'm guessing you can find it. It's one map. This is another one. Oh, here it is. But no, that's Amman. Fucking retard. Anyway, so let me tell you this. Strange enough, other countries are not attacked by these terrorists. You know why? Because they didn't move their troops and they didn't have interests in the area, in those guys' neighborhood. Remember when we were in September 11 and we're told we were attacked? Why were we attacked? And everybody was avoiding the obvious answer. Because we are over there and we are doing hanky-panky to some people that don't want us over there. But hey, we have interest and we defend democracy over there. That democracy, yeah. Okay, so all those things, getting involved in their neighborhood, created a lot of, if you want to call it hatred, you can call it hatred if you want. And then those guys, the crazies, did what they did. And then they said, well, they hate our freedom. Do you think that other countries on this planet don't have freedom? Let's say the Romanians or Hungarians. Do you think they don't have freedom? Why are they not attacked? They have freedom. I lived in Romania. We have freedom. At one point, between 1990 and 1999, we have more freedom than everybody on this planet. You know why? Because it was anarchy. That's why. So you had more freedom than I don't know, maybe these guys have more freedom, I don't know, maybe 150 years ago, as we had in Romania in those times. Why? It was anarchy. Nobody knew what the order is from the Al Capone. Al Capone was not interested in us, so they let us alone. So again, now, why do you think are these military bases attacked? And when these guys, after September 11, 2001, said, hey, Patriot Act and so on, we have to fight terrorism and so on. Why do you fight terrorism? Why is the terrorism directed towards specific countries and not others? Who came to who? Oh, we have to fight them over there. Well, who went over there first? I mean, all this is just take the chronology of events. I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm just telling you how in the fuck it was. Look at the chronology. If I'm punching someone in the face right now and you see that happening, you're going to stop me, but you don't know that guy a minute ago killed my family and you will let me go. Hey, fuck him up. So the same here, look at the chronology always. Who went to whose neighborhood? And you're going to find out these guys went over there, not those guys came over here. And then why only a few countries fight terrorism? Because the terrorism is directed towards those specific interests. It's not because of us. They have oil interests, and not only oil interests. We have that little democracy over there that needs to be defended with our troops. And these people died because of defending us and our democracy. This is such a garbage. I mean, you can, if you want, if it makes you feel good, yeah, but you're going to be parallel with reality, with what actually really happens. So ask like this, why only a few countries are afraid of those guys from the Middle East coming and attack? Why? Right? And look at this one. Who came to whom and when? Who was first? Who came first to whom? Did American military and CIA went into Iran, for instance, in 1953, or it was the other way around? And even earlier, you got the Europeans, you got all those guys, Europeans, some Europeans, a few countries, which is Great Britain and a few more, right? That's it. Remember how Middle East was partitioned, including Turkey, which again was kicked out little by little. So then who came towards whom? And then all those guys hate us. Ooh, hate these guys, not you and I. We have to make a distinction. The interests are not your interests and mine. You can say, well, we benefit out of it. No, these guys are benefiting by making us consume. Did you think about that one? So they have to sell their oil and gas. Where do they have to sell it? To us. Oh, cheaper? You do business with them or not? Why don't you just go and take over? I say, fuck it. Let's be real, because basically this is. We take their oil, but we pretend we're the good guys and we do business with them. No, we do business with them on our terms. And if they don't, boom, we call them names, or we just go and invade the country and bring freedom and democracy. Jesus Christ, my friends. I mean, it's so obvious. So those people over here who unfortunately are the victims of this is not, oh, those guys. Yeah, those guys eventually, is like a gun. But the person who pulled the trigger goes back in time to see who really is responsible for being over there. Why are you over there? So again, when it was the Patriot Act instituted, I told all the garbage around me, this is going to be a continuous war and the reason for these guys to fight terrorism forever. There were some people, courageous people, who said this is going to be a continuous war. There's going to be a reason because they're going to point out that's terrorism over there, that's over there. We're going to fight it wherever we want, and we're going to scare the population because you are going to be under attack. And if we don't do that, you're going to be boom. But why are we over there? Again, everything starts from there. Why? Interest. Our interest. I don't think so. So what's going to happen? They, not us, Americans, they will hit pack. And remember, the goal is Iran. Iran is the pain in the ass, and now Syria to a certain extent, because they have the Russians over there. But Iran is the pain in the ass. For these guys is full hegemony in the Middle East. And for the other democracy in the Middle East, that will have free reign to do what the fuck ever it wants. Well, that's what it is, my friends. So, sorry for these guys, but well, nobody dragged them from their houses to go over there. And unfortunately, some people desperate, or maybe patriots, are people who really believe in this. They believe in it. And then they get posthumously a Medal of Honor, and they put it in their family talk about their sacrifice and heroism for generations. Without knowing that, maybe as Bismarck said, these guys are just Bismarck, the chancellor, German chancellor in 19th century. He said, these guys are just, blood and iron blood. That's what they are. Cannon fodder. I'm sorry. In this case, protect us again. Who got you in that neighborhood? You start with that. All right. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart. More to come. Things are going to escalate. And that Brenner, that weasel, be careful. That's a dumbass, dumb here. But he's a sly fox and he promises. He's over there. That's a very dangerous person. Very dangerous person. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.